So, all right, for this next video, we will be just creating a validator function and an error data class. So let us first get into the coding directly itself. So we will create a class called as error data, and error data class will only have two fields, which is field message, what message you want to display if the validation failed, and the error arguments, which argument uh, it filled for. So we just have two fields, right? So first field is uh, error message, and second field would be a list of error arguments. And the question may arise that why do we have error arguments? It is because for one same for multiple message arguments we can have the same message, like invoice total and invoice items price is not mentioned. So based on that we can have multiple error arguments that are failing with the same, and we can just display the same message. And we'll just have a private constructor, so I'll just copy this thing, and we'll have message and error arguments. Just assign the values to them, and we'll have a static factory which creates a error data object by taking arguments list. You can also have this thing as uh, multiple error arguments coming in the request, and you can return the new error data class as new error data, and convert this into arrays.stream arguments, uh, arguments dot collect collectors dot to list. This is misplaced, as simple as that. And we'll just make this thing as an unmodifiable list because we don't want anyone from outside to change this thing. And we'll just say what is the message for this particular error data, and we'll also return the error arguments. um, uh, Better naming conventions. And we can just say that in order to convert this class to string, we'll just generate toString method by default. And that's it about creating error data class. So this class will hold um, the failure this class will hold the this class is a data bag for the failure arguments and the message. So, and let us now design an interface called as validator function, and this interface is the heartbeat of our validator. And why would I say it is heartbeat? Because it will accept a type of input as transaction, and it will return the list of error data as an output. So if you know what I mean, then it is nothing but a function interface uh, which accepts transaction and returns list of an error data. And this interface is nothing but a functional interface. There you go. And we'll just import the transaction class. So that is it about designing a validator function. So this interface is our own interface which extends function interface of java.util.function package, which accepts input type as transaction and returns a list of error data. So if this list has size greater than 0, which means that the validation failed. If it does not, then validation was successful, and the request is completely fine and can be processed by us. In next video, I will discuss how to create error data and put it in a configuration file, so we don't create them on the fly, and it usually saves some amount of time while coding. See you in the next video.